What's up, YouTube? This is Hypertonus. I am bringing you a channel update and an EDC video. For those who don't know what EDC is, it means everyday carry. It's stuff that comes with me and is on my person every day. It's part of, if I don't have it, I feel naked without it. It's part of your habits. It's no different than you like wake up in the morning, whether you get coffee or take a shower, however it is. But anyway, moving forward, this is going to be a firearms channel primarily, so I'm going to be reviewing firearms and firearm accessories. However, I will also bring forms of other content such as cooking and some other stuff, as it is a passion of mine to do some of that, and also probably some other things, but I'll move on for that going forward, along with some ranting of certain topics. But anyway, and to the main thing. The first thing that's part of my EDC is everyone should have is a wallet. My wallet, as you can see by the name, is a Magpul. It is a Magpul DACA wallet. I have been using this thing for about 8 months now, and honestly, it has held up very well. I work in a kitchen, so the seams and everything, especially for they're applied with a heat resin, have actually held together fairly well. I like this wallet because it is lightweight, it's slim, and honestly, it holds what I need to do. The UQ card in there is for covering my driver's license, for personal things, but I mainly carry just a few, like my bank card, my wallet ID, my permit to carry, and my insurance cards. Reality, right here up at the top, it does split open. As you can see, you can carry money here. Rarely do I carry cash, but hey, it's the 21st century. Gotta go with the times. But this wallet has been serving me very well. I will bring up a review of this, honestly, probably in the next 4 months to show for a full year review. The next thing that I always have with me is obviously my keys. Got my truck keys. This is a lockbox key and then a keypad, but they're not in the. I also with my keychain keys is a key bar. I went to key bar because carrying just a lot of keys is just the clanking and stuff. It just felt like a lot more in your pocket. Going to the key bar, it allows me to just have more organized, be more organized, and just have a slimmer profile. I have found myself in the past, since the past year, to become more of a minimalist. So I like things that are lighter weight, just less bulk. It just makes it more comfortable just to do every day. I used to carry a knife with me, and you'll see why I mainly don't, but I have been looking for a knife. I used to carry a K-bar folder. It, however, just got too heavy, and I've been trying to look for something that's lightweight versus a lot of other things. However, you know, it's everyone's personal plan. I'm looking at zero tolerance or possibly Benchmade, but I haven't found anything that I like yet. If you have any suggestions for a EDC knife, specifically a folder, please leave so in the comments. Now, the other thing that I carry, obviously, is my cell phone. I personally like Apple products. Nothing against Android. I just find it easier to have it. But I carry around an iPhone 10 with me all day. Not probably really going to do many review techniques. It's in an OtterBox. But for me, it's got everything I need on it and everything else. I also have the Generation 3 Apple Watch. This thing is very nice to have, especially when if your phone's in your pocket or you leave it. And honestly, you could also just carry this for if you're just doing phone calls and stuff. It's handy to have on you, and it does save you. It's just nice to have, especially if you're like driving, you control your radio through your phone if your phone is linked up to your depending on your setup in your vehicle. And this is a gotcha. It's for Pokemon Go because I am a nerd. So I play a lot of that as I move around and throughout the day. It saves you time and laziness to catch Pokemon. But now, for the main thing, you're probably going to wonder, what is my EDC firearm, or what I choose to carry? What I choose to carry is... watch. Glock 43. I chose the Glock 43 because after carrying various other forms of firearms, the Glock 43 is, for me, the most comfortable and reliable firearm that I choose to carry. I have other forms of firearms like the P. I tried carrying the compacts and the subcompacts, and to me, they're just not that comfortable. I found out because I had first gone to a Springfield XDS 9mm 4-inch barrel. Loved it. It was comfortable to carry. However, I just felt like capacity was an issue for me. Well, then I ended up getting a Glock. Sorry, not a Glock. 6-hour P320. That gun, I absolutely love it. It's probably the best gun I shoot the best with. It's the most accurate I'm with. And I absolutely love it. I love the modularity of it, and I'll go into a review into that firearm later. However, I just found it was too big and too heavy. Well, I then ended up trying a couple of subcompact double stacks, especially the P320s that I like so much. I bought a conversion kit for it to try it out. It was much more comfortable to carry, but it was still too heavy. Well, after Bite the Bullet and Glock had announced the Glock 43, I took a gamble and got it. And honestly, I'm glad. I find myself carrying every day now because the Glock itself weighs only about 17 pounds or 17 ounces unloaded with the magazine. The only thing that I didn't feel comfortable with the Glock was the capacity. But as you can see, the gun isn't loaded. But I put on a Terran Tactical +1 base plate to give me that 7+1 that I feel comfortable with. And just for extra capacity, I carry the Terran Tactical magazine with the Terran Tactical +2 magazine in a Blackhawk single stack mag pouch. The mag pouch has worked okay. I am looking at a couple different companies to change this out, but I like it outside the waistband. It's more comfortable for me. It's a personal thing. However, I carry inside the waistband in a cheap $30 Walmart eBay special. However, this holster I've been using for about a year and a half now. It has done very well. The Glock 43, I have put in a few hundred rounds through it. It has done me very well. The only other thing I also changed out is to some True Glow TFX Pros. As you can see, they are tritium fiber optics, so they are very bright in night and day. And then to complete everything, I will use a Core Essentials tactical nylon belt as my gun belt because I was originally using a leather gun belt. The leather was nice, it was sturdy, because I did the rookie mistake of using a cheap belt. Never made that mistake again. But I felt it was just too bulky because I went to more of a minimalist styling. But I have seen reviews on specifically the Core Essentials track lines that I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And I've been using it for about 5 months now, and honestly, it is very comfortable. As you can see, it does not bend that easily. It's lightweight and very comfortable for all-day use. Now, for a little sneak peek, that I'll be doing. For everything that has been not easy to find, unicorns do exist. As I bring to you the Sig Sauer P365. I just got a call last week from my local gun shop saying that they had one in that I had pre-ordered, and I picked it up right after I had gotten off work. But this thing, honestly, is probably going to become a new everyday carry, solely on the fact that it is a 10+1 in a very similar size and package to this Glock 43. Now, I will be bringing I will be going out and shooting this thing tomorrow and bringing you my first shots and first impressions video of this gun. I'm expecting it to perform well, despite there were some quality issues. Well, not quality issues, but some problems when they were first being released, such as failure to go into battery and the front sight falling off or not lighting up. As you can see, though, these are the X-ray 3s, so it has that green circle with the tritium. I picked this gun up from my local gun shop for $5.19, so you can find them for under MSRP, which is $5.99 times the video. So honestly, I believe when they start becoming more and more available, I can possibly see them for being under $500. So that is all I want to. That is all for this video. If you have any suggestions on anything else, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below, and peace.